and welcome to another Nutstop.com unboxing. And I know you're thinking, didn't we already see you do one of those? Yes, you did. You did. But Nutstop reached out to me again and wanted to know, would I like to try some more products? And obviously I said yes, because Nutstop, having tried the products that I tried last time, I told you, quality. I have no qualms about referring you to or recommending you to purchasing anything from Nutstop. And their prices, they are very comparable, if not better, to the store. I told you, well, we'll look at, I did get a repeat. I got like 2 repeats and the rest are new things. And I thought, well, I could just let it go, do a little cooking with something and say, oh, I got it from Nutstop, but maybe you want to see some new products from the ones that I had last time. There is a code in my description box, one-time use only. It'll get you 10% off your first order, one-time use. I don't get anything, no compensation or, nothing like that other than products that they send me free of charge to try. So, and that does not based on whether you order anything or not. So let's get started and see what I got this time. This sun-dried tomatoes, I have never had a sun-dried tomato, so I knew this would be the time to try it. Now that's a lot. It lasts, everything they have lasts a year. I've not seen anything of theirs that's not marked a year. This is November the 4th, 2021. So I can either keep them in here, I can pop them in the freezer, whichever way I feel like doing it. But this bag is a pound. I think everything they sell is a pound, if I'm not mistaken. All these type products come in pound packages. Is $4.99. I have seen sun-dried tomatoes in the store, and I'm gonna almost lay a bet they were more than $4.99 a pound. I could be wrong, but put these through to make sure their particular ones for their points were not just some generic sun-dried tomatoes, because they could be made differently with sugars or whatever. And a quarter cup, which is 15 grams, is only 1 point. And I'm gonna find a recipe over at Joan's Pointed Plate. I'm gonna find one of her sun-dried tomato recipes and try that. She said, I told her, she said, well, they're mostly pasta. I said, I can put it on chicken. What can't you put on chicken, right? So these are in no order. I'm just going to reach over and grab. I got a counter full. I'm just going to reach over and grab it. Okay, these are Brazil nuts. They are roasted and salted. And if you can see the packages open, I already had 2. And I counted them. When you see what I ate, which we'll probably do tomorrow, you'll see I counted those 2 Brazil nuts. That's unlikely for me, but I did. Anyway, this is $10.99 for a pound of Brazil nuts. 7 points for a quarter cup or 30 grams. I think that I saw another entry that I think that was like 8 pieces was a serving, so I'm not really sure about that. My 2 pieces were 2 points. So that was a point apiece. Well, that about works out, doesn't it? Considering Weight Watcher math, however that happens. They were worth it, though. Then I got some, let's see, what kind of pecans? Roasted and salted pecans. This is for either eating or for cooking. Either way, this pound is $11.99 for a pound of pecans that you don't even have to shell yourself. Listen, y'all grow up shelling pecans? Yes, Lord. 6 points for a quarter cup or 30 grams. Most nuts, I'm going to say most nuts lie in that point and serving category. Now this is for David. I did not point it out. It's called the Bahama Breeze Trail Mix. Let me tell you what's in it. I got it back here. Cashews, diced papaya, pineapples, something that I wrote over top of, macadamia nuts, mango, cashew pieces, pumpkin seed. Oh, I didn't know that it had pumpkin seeds in it. Maybe, I don't know, because I looked for one that didn't have pumpkin seeds because he don't like them. And honestly, I don't see any in here, so that may just have been an oversight, or just letting you know that it was made somewhere that pumpkin seeds are. I don't know if people are allergic to those like they are nuts or not, but that's something good for him to take in his truck at night. He can't take chocolate because he sets his lunchbox on the floor beside him, and even if he puts it over in the other one, it melts anything he has chocolate. It makes a mess. So no candy bars, nothing like that. But trail mix is something he can do. And like I said, I didn't point it out because I'm not eating it. It's dried fruit, and it'll be very high in points and high. Let's see, the carb count for a quarter cup or 30 grams is 16, and the sugar count is 13. So I'm leaving that for Mr. Maness. Next, we have, oh, this was a reorder for David, and I didn't point these either. The pineapple slices, oh my gosh, he loved those last time. So when they reached out this time, I said, do you want any more of those pineapples? He said, yes. He loves it. I tasted them last time when he got them, and when he first opened it up, I tasted it, and oh my gosh, they're very good. Now this is $5.39 for 1 pound. Everything is a pound. So a serving is a quarter cup, 30 grams. Like I said, that 30 grams, 28 grams, those are kind of the 2 serving sizes for things. I guess that's some kind of universal, well, I don't know, but I see it on a lot of things, but definitely the pineapples are good. Well, I'm not tasting anything that's not good. I'm not lying to you, and I'm not, y'all know I don't, I don't tell y'all things that ain't true. Their stuff is very high quality. Now, if it wasn't, I wouldn't be on here doing this. I can promise you that. This is walnut flour. Last time I got the Pecan Meal. That's what this is. It's ground up walnuts. I want to make some recipes with this. Turns out, see, I ordered this before I went low carb, but turns out walnuts, nuts period, are good for you in limited quantities. You don't want to just sit down and shove your face in the bag, but that's what I'm going to try this for. And this bag was $5.99. The pecan I did on some chicken, and it was really good. This will probably go on some chicken as well. This is also for David. Yogurt covered raisins. He'll have to eat these at home because that yogurt coating will melt. Not raisins, cranberries. He wanted, Nutstop, if you're watching, make some yogurt covered blueberries. He finds some somewhere in one of the vending machines on his one of his terminals, somewhere he stops along the way at night. He loves those. So wink wink, do some yogurt covered blueberries for my husband. Anyway, this was $5.69 for that big old bag. I know I sound like a broken record, but I keep thinking these big old bags for these prices are crazy. I feel like one of those car salesmen. It's crazy. Now this is a bag of slivered almonds. I got the slivered because when you're making these recipes, and when I'm using my mortar and pestle, this is going to be 10 million times easier to crush for a recipe than a whole almond or even a sliced almond. And this bag was $7.99. I did look that up. Quarter cup, 30 grams is 5 points. I got these white beans because I wanted to try, I can't even pronounce it. It's a bean I had never heard of, and y'all know how I'm about my beans. They were out of stock, so they substituted white beans. I didn't look up the points or anything on that because you can do the math. David wanted some walnuts this time, so these are just raw walnuts, yeah. And it's $6.99, and for a quarter cup or 30 grams of these is 6 points, like the pecans. And I think peanuts are that too. A few more things. This is a repeat. The mixed bean soup. because I really liked it. It's a good quality mix, so I wanted to repeat that. And it was $2.99 for a pound package of the mixed beans. And I did a video for that. Then I wanted to try their brown rice. And like I said, this is far with low carb, but I'm still going to pepper in some complex carbs. This week I didn't get any rice. But I have it now to try. I have some brown rice, but I wanted to try theirs and see if it's any different. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if there's grades of rice, but I do know their stuff is good, and that's why I wanted to try it. And this 1 pound bag of rice was only $1.49. I think that's a comparable price to the grocery store. Let's see, 2 more things. These are mission figs, dried mission figs, and I got these specific. When I sent him the email and said these are the things that I would like to have, I was so crossing my fingers that they were not out of stock on these figs, because I found a balsamic fig chicken recipe or pork recipe. I think it's a pork loin, and I have those in the freezer that I really want to try, and so I was real excited that they were not out of these. Now the points on it's a $7.29 for this bag. 7 points for, again, a 1/4 cup or 30 grams. But the way I don't know how much will be in it, but the sauce will be spread out, so point wise. Now the carbs, it's high, 33 carbs, but I'm willing to spend some to try that recipe. And the final thing, this is a repeat as well, because no, actually I got a different. Last time I just got the regular cashews. This time I got the jumbo, roasted and salted. Yeah, look, can you see how big those are? Listen, those cashews, they are delicious. He's already eaten the whole bag. It's gone. He'll sit down over there and he'll get his bag of his dried fruit and a bag of those nuts, and he got some pistachios too, and he'll just sit over at his little place at the table and just eat a little bit of each instead of me mixing it up in the little mixes. He can pick and choose what he wants, and he just sits over and eats it, content as can be. So this bag is $10.99, and I told you last time, can of cashews at CVS, because I'll get them there when they run a sale. A lot of times they'll run a sale on their particular brand, buy one get one free, or buy one get one 50% off. But if you pay full price, it is more than $11.99, and you don't get a pound, I can tell you, and they're not this quality. So that is, again, 6 points for the same 1/4 cup, 30 grams. So that is my Nutstop haul. And I appreciate y'all for sending me that. I do appreciate it, and I really do love these products. And like I said, if you want to save 10% on your first order, then the link is below in my description box. And as I make recipes, I will mention that I use a Nutstop product, so you will know that one of my favorite things, and I don't know if their imported section is back up and running. I know someone, I can't remember who, mentioned that they went to find the cranberry preserves and they couldn't, and that's when they were having an issue, I think, just with that section. It might be back up by now, but those cranberry preserves are so good in my Thanksgiving chicken stack. Very, very good. They will be good addition to your Thanksgiving meal. Not WW friendly, but tablespoon I think was 3 points, and it's very flavorful. So okay, well, thanks again, Nutstop, and I appreciate sending me all these things, and I will see y'all on my next video.